More than 6,000 Texas National Guardsmen have been deployed to the border as part of Operation Lone Star. Another 3,000 provide support at other locations. The extra help, according to Governor Greg Abbott, was needed to address a surge in illegal crossings. But a call to scale back is now being made by retired Command Sergeant Major Jason Featherston.
I don't think that the mission is over, but I don't think that there has to be 10,000 troops on the border.
Featherston was the senior enlisted advisor with the Texas National Guard. He was featured last week in an Army Times article which reported 4 suicide cases in the past 2 months by Guard members involved in the deployment.
This is much more than just a mission. You're dealing with people's lives. Right now there's 4 families that will never see their loved one again because they didn't get the help they need.
Problems, according to Featherston, began this past fall when the Guard stopped using volunteers for Operation Lone Star. Call-ups came fast, hardship waivers slowed, and many were rejected.
There were Guardsmen that were told, at the beginning of this, the themes and messages, you're going to work 5 days a week. The days that you're not at work, guess what? You can go home and see your family. That won't be a problem. We'll issue you a pass. Then they show up down there and something totally different has happened.
Officials with the Texas National Guard claim mental health services are provided, but Featherston argues those services are overwhelmed, and he wants a comprehensive review of deployment policies.
If the proper hardship packets were processed in a timely manner at the beginning, you wouldn't have as many behavioral health issues with soldiers on the board. And so, but now that you've involuntary and kind of disregard soldiers' needs and send them down to the border, yes, there definitely has to be, resources sent to the border to talk with soldiers.
Using the Biden administration as a way to deflect political criticism of his border strategy may not be the clear path that it once was for Governor Greg Abbott. That's because the Remain in Mexico policy is returning, and the federal government just recently announced that it will fill some of those small gaps in the border wall that President Trump started building.
And if there continues to be trouble at the border with people, he's not going to win friends with anybody.
Political analyst Brian Smith noted it didn't take long for the Army Times article to be used by Abbott's rivals. Democrat Beto O'Rourke Friday issued a statement against the governor, followed by an op-ed in his hometown newspaper.
If you want to say a Christmas gift, maybe not the best gift of all for Christmas for Beto, but certainly it was something in his stocking.
Abbott's response, according to Smith, may not factor into the upcoming primary, but could come back and haunt him in the general election.
He needs to make sure that he listens to the people in the National Guard. He has to take care of the troops first. And so he does have some ability to make sure that those concerns are listened to. If he ignores those concerns and the troubles continue, this is not going to be good for the governor or for the National Guard's morale.
Featherston agrees and warns the damage could go beyond a ballot box and to retention efforts.